What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully I'm not too blasted out. I got the ring light popping right now. I'm at home. The weather is crazy. That fire out in Canada got the air quality in New York City horrible. So I'm staying home. Hopefully everybody is safe, staying home, staying outside, staying from outside, because that air quality right now is not the best. So I'm home. Why not drop a video? And I'm like, I think I know the exact video to drop because I don't have any new shoes that came in yet. My ring light is kind of blasting on the television screen, but it's all good. So, long story short, we're going to get into the top 10 Nike SB Dunk Highs of the Rainbow Box. We all know the Rainbow Box era is over, and I was just like, it's crazy now that box era is over. It's in 2020, 2023, 3-year lifespan. Cool, we on to like the sale gray box era. Cool with that. But I do want to go over the top 10 Dunk Highs, and in the next video, my top 10 Dunk Lows is going to be a whole lot harder because there's a lot more Dunk Lows that I like than I like of the Dunk Highs. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. Got some SB content in the back, and really, I know before we get into it, I know I'm gonna see it in the comments. Like I said, it's the top 10 Dunk Highs of the Rainbow Box. So I don't want to hear in the comments like, oh, what happened with the Kebab and Destroy, or what happened with the Oskis, or this. Like, those aren't rainbow boxes. Those are orange label or purple boxes. So again, the top 10 Nike SB Dunk High of the Rainbow Box era. And yes, I have to get a cut. You know what I mean? You see a boy fresh and clean. The ring light is hitting perfectly. So let's jump into it. So before we get into the top 10, no list will be perfect without some honorable mentions. So I got two honorable mentions right here. So the first one, boom, we have the Nike SB Dunk High, the Fro Skate. So the Fro Skates are cool, very colorful shoe promoting love, not hate. I love the messaging, and I just don't like the shoe. For me personally, it is a very nice shoe, very colorful shoe, very loud shoe. And for those of you who like it, no knock against you guys, it is a great shoe. But for me personally, I just didn't really gravitate towards it that much. It was just very colorful for me and just like seemed like such a hard wear. So I kind of stayed away from it. Hence why it's on the honorable mentions. So if you enjoyed this one, leave it down below. But that's honorable mention number 1. I'm about to go to honorable mention number 2. So the second honorable mention, we have, boom, the Nike SB Dunk High Reverse Skunk. And I know some of you guys are probably like, damn, the Reverse Skunk didn't even make the list. The only reason I didn't put it on the list is because, one, it's very limited. They only make 420 pairs. It's really hard to get. It came out around the pandemic, during the stay-home pandemic in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. You had to enter a raffle with one skate shop, La Familia, I believe that was the name of it, if I'm not mistaken. So the chances of grabbing this shoe was already challenging as is. So we entered through Cop Date, I believe. Went through, a lot of us didn't get it. Some of us that did get it, either you're wearing it or you're reselling it. So with that being said, it's super hard to get, very limited. Not a lot of people got it. A lot of people do want it because a lot of people don't have the original skunks, so the reverse skunks are pretty cool. But it was just super hard to obtain, so that's why I was just like, you know what, it doesn't make sense that's going to be on the top 10 because the top 10 shoes were a lot easier to get than this one. So I'm going to mention number 2. And with that being said, let's get into the top 10. So coming in at number 10, we have, boom, the Nike SB Dunk High Strawberry Cough. So personally, the Strawberry Cough is this low for me because I wasn't a fan of it even from the first images I saw, because this shoe was originally supposed to come out in 2020, but because of the pandemic and everything going on, named Strawberry Cough, Nike decided to hold the shoe back. It didn't release until 2021 October, and it just came out of nowhere, and it's like probably like 2 weeks before the release date, they just put images out and said, hey, the shoe is coming out. Me, I didn't really like the shoe. It looked like a strawberry. I get it, Strawberry Cough, you know, ties to the 420 thing, because you know Nike usually drops the shoe for 420, but this one just wasn't it for me. I didn't like it. It was just very loud and I wasn't a fan of it. So I passed on these, and it was an easy pass for me. Didn't really like them. To be honest, I never saw a soul wearing this shoe. And usually with SB highs or low, if the shoe is fire, you're gonna see the regular people wearing it. This one is something I've yet to see on anybody's foot. But I'm pretty sure there's people out there that love this shoe, that scared this shoe, that's huge fans of it. But me personally, wasn't a fan. So moving on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have these guys right here. Boom, the Nike SB Dunk High P-Rod. And I know a lot of people forgot about the P-Rods because when the Rainbow Box era came out, this is probably one of the first Dunk Highs that was featured. Of course, it mimics a boxing glove. It's all about boxing. And things of that nature. Did I purchase it? No, I didn't really like it. It was just too simple for me. And it's kind of crazy going from number 10, which is super loud, to number 9, which is so simple. It's kind of like, so which do you like, simple or loud? I'm kind of in between, as you can see. So these guys right here are really cool. It came with a little, thing on the laces, the lace lock that you have for it. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's like, it mimicked like a boxing glove or a boxing belt. Really cool. And a lot of these, and some of these things that's on the shoe is mimicked on the What the P-Rod Dunk Low. So really cool touches from that they pulled from this shoe as well. And yeah, this one came out early 2020, I believe, like January 2020. I didn't pick it up, as I mentioned before, but I know some people did purchase it. A lot of people did like it. And of course, not only because they're P-Rod fans, but just because it's such a simple and clean looking shoe. White, green, and red, really can't go wrong. And this one was pretty clean. Did I purchase it? No, but not a bad one. So now coming in at number 9, the Nike SB Dunk High P-Rod. Let's go to number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have the Nike SB Dunk High Pawn Shops. These came out this year, actually. This is probably like one of the last shoes of the Dunk. This is probably like one of the last Dunk Highs of the rainbow box. Black, white, gold accents, gold wings right here by the swoosh. It was a nice shoe. Very simple, very clean. And the thing about it is just that it mimics of a pawn shop. I believe when you skate it, it's scratched under the underlays. There's like some gold hints to it. I wasn't a big fan of it. I was kind of thought, not to knock it, I'm not knocking anybody to get a collaboration, but I always feel like you could do more for like this. This looks too simple. And if you're going for simplicity, like by all means, but for me, this one's okay. If you are interested in grabbing these, most of the shoes I talked about so far outside of the 420 Skunk, they're still for a really good price. If you miss out on it retail, it's not like super high. This is definitely one of them. I think last time I checked, because I was just usually, sometimes when I got some downtime, I browse like SB Dunk Highs or lows. And this one isn't too far from their retail price. So if you are interested in grabbing these, pretty clean. But if you were a fan of these, if you did purchase them, let me know down below how you feel about them. Number 8, for me, Pawn Shop, wasn't really a big fan of them. That's why they're so low on my list. But moving on to number 7. Coming in at number 7, we have, boom, the Nike Dunk High KCDCs, Brooklyn Zone. You guys didn't know I am in Brooklyn, but I didn't purchase this shoe. I love that the Brooklyn Skate Shop KCDC got their own shoe. Like that, the colorway, it pretty much mimics the store. If you ever been to KCDC or you ever been in that part of Brooklyn, over there, like whenever you see the store, like you notice it's same shades, different shades of pink with the black, and they use them same colors on the shoe. It worked for them, they loved it. Me personally, I wasn't a fan of it. They came with 3 laces, I believe. This lace, another pink and black lace, and a weird green lace. I don't know where the green came from, but to each his own. I wasn't too crazy about it, but I know a lot of people love this shoe, a lot. I remember when I talked about it in like previous videos, like I mentioned it before, and I let people know that I wasn't crazy about it in my comments. It was just like, how do you not like the KCDC? The KCDC's are fire. I'm not saying they aren't fire. This is all my personal beliefs. I'm just not a fan of it, but if you love it, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you got it. But I wasn't too crazy about it. That's why it's not in my collection, but it is a nice shoe. Very clean. I think just recently, a couple weeks ago, KCDC did another raffle because they had more pairs of them. So, like I said, if you're interested, go out and grab them. If you did purchase them, glad you have them. Let me know what you think about these shoes down below. Moving on to number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have, boom, the Nike SB Dunk High Concepts Mallard or Turduncan, whichever one you want to call it. But these were crazy, to say the least. Like, of course, we all know Concepts because Concepts has ties to the Lobsters, and we also know they did a lot of other SBs like the Holy Grail, the Shattered Glass. But this one was a little bit, it was out though. This came from left field. Nobody expected this one. So pretty much this shoe came out I think in holiday of 2021, but around Thanksgiving time, and it made a statement. It was a rainbow box shoe, but it also came in a special box, and the special box was crazy. It came with a Nerf football and all kinds of stuff. Socks. It was a great release. Concepts, of course, you already know they knock it out the park. I like this one a little bit more than a lot of the other ones that I've talked about so far. Very nice shoe. It came, I think it came with this, the brown lace, the yellow lace, and if you got the special box version, you got the burgundy lace that represents like cranberry sauce for like if you're a fan of cranberry sauce and stuff like that for Thanksgiving. Very nice shoe. I'm a fan of it. Nice different textures on it, the brown and the blue and everything like that. And the interior is really nice, especially the insole. So coming in number 6 for me, I liked it. I call it the Turduncan. Some people call it the Mallard, but the Nike SB Dunk High Turduncan. Really crazy shoe, like I said. I didn't get the special box version, but if you did get the special box version, let me know. Even if you got this shoe, let me know how you feel about these right now. Like, are you still feeling the same way about them now as you were back in the day in 2021, I believe, when they came out? Or are you just like, it's just a cool shoe? Let me know down below. That was number 6. Now we're about to get into number 5. We have the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we have, boom, the Nike SB Dunk High False. And I know some of you guys might say like, oh, you have the False so high, but you also had the pawn shops. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. You had the pawn shops so low, but the False, I like the materials a little bit more on this pair than I had on the pawn shops. The False materials on it is like high quality. It looks really good. The embroidered gold on it, and they had just False on the side. On the insole, it had cellular sole. Really cool details on this one. I believe they had like a sneaker stash on Lower East Side if you had the sneakers out to grab the shoe too. Very nice one. Very simple. Black and gold shoe. All blacked out with touches of gold. It kind of gave me Iron Maiden vibes, and I'm not comparing it. I'm just saying it kind of gave me Iron Maiden vibes, you know? Very nice one. I like how this one came together. They had a special box for this one that's really cool too. But this one right here is probably one of my favorites that I don't own. And will I ever own it? I don't think so. I don't think I'll buy it because it's just like an all black shoe with the touches of gold. Kinda, you know, I'm good off of that. But if I was to get these shoes gifted to me, size 11, I would wear it. I would definitely wear it. I'll keep these. This is a nice pair. So coming in number 5, we have the Nike SB Dunk High False. Coming in at number 4, we have the Nike SB Dunk High Hawaii. These are cool because we all know, like I said, the 420 shoes. So the 421 we had in 2020 was the strawberry cough, but in 2021 we had the Hawaii. So the Hawaiis were very nice shoe, a very colorful shoe. I know a lot of people say when they got them, you could wear them as is, it's pictured right here, or you can customize it and cut them up and have them look like how you have them right here. So very nice shoe, very loud, and very creative. I saw a lot of creativity with this shoe because it kind of make it a one-of-one kind of thing. Very clean, very cool, and one of my favorite 420 models personally. I think my favorite is still the Dog Walker. My favorite is the Skunk, but I don't have the Skunk. But the Dog Walker is like top tier to me because I actually have that one. But this Hawaiis are pretty cool too. So if you did get a chance to grab the Hawaiis, they did come out with sneakers app as well as coming out the skate shops. They came with some socks too if you got those. So leave it down below how you feel about the Hawaiis. How do you feel about the Hawaiis versus the 420s too? Cause the 420 strawberry coughs. Cause me personally, if I had to choose between the strawberry cough or the Hawaii, I'm easily going Hawaii. So let me know how you feel about those down below. Coming in number 4, we got the Hawaii. So top 3 rounding out right now. Moving into the top 3, and I'm kind of happy because this bright light beam in my face, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's giving me a headache. So we about to just round it out with these top 3 right now. So coming into number 3, we have the Nike SB Dunk High Gundams. These came out September 2021. So this is supposed to come out a little bit earlier because it's supposed to be a big thing because, you know, the SB was in the Olympics, and I was happy for these. So the white ones are pretty much, in my opinion, it's just the better color. But the black ones isn't bad either, but clearly the white ones is just the best to me personally. But the thing I liked about these the most is just like, I wasn't a big Gundam fan. Like, I don't know too much about Gundam. I know growing up I used to watch Gundam Wing, but I'm more excited about the possibility of other animations that Nike SB will collaborate with. Because Gundam is cool, but like if they're doing something with Naruto, if they did something with Dragon Ball Z, if they did something with Demon Slayer, like, I'm more excited about the possibilities that Nike SB and animation could go with after this like anime. So the Gundams are cool. It's a good stepping stone, but I'm looking for what's next. So like I said, the Gundams are cool. I believe this one is called the Banshee, the bottom one, and the other one, slipping me right now. But if you know, leave it down below. And let me know how you feel about the Gundams. Like, were these one of your favorites? Or did you even like them? Or were you even a fan of Gundam? Because I know some people that were fan of Gundam that didn't really like this collaboration because they felt like they picked the wrong Gundam models. But hey, I wasn't a fan of the show like that, so it wasn't my place to argue that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So coming in at number 3, we have the Nike SB Gundams, and coming in now we only got 2 left. Which 2 you think making it? Which 2? We got 2 left. Let me know what y'all think. So coming in at number 2, we have, boom, the Ishod Wear X Magnus Walker. This Nike SB Dunk High, I don't know, people love this SB Dunk High. And I like it. I like seeing it on people's feet. I didn't purchase it, but this one, because around this time, Nike SB Dunk, so they was doing a lot of things with cars. They had the Golf 58 lows, they had the Pink Pig lows, like memory cars, but these ones like took it above and beyond. Like crazy shoe, crazy material, crazy detail. Like they come out the box looking worn, and the more you wear it, the better they look. And I know we say that a lot of times with Jordan 1s and things of that nature, but this shoe, real life, the more you wear it, the better it looks. And it kind of fades away a bit, have like some of that goldish age to it. It's a very clean shoe. I didn't go after it per se, but I know a lot of people did, and a lot of people are enjoying this shoe. And out of all the Dunk Highs on this list, even number 1, I've seen these shoes the most on like men, women, even like women with smaller feet. Like it's just crazy how much of these I've seen since they came out, even up until today. Well, not today, but like recently I've seen this shoe and I was like, damn, people really like that shoe. So it had to be so high on the list, and I'm personally a fan of it. I don't own it, I didn't purchase it, I wouldn't buy it, but it is a nice shoe. Like I said, it looks really good on feet. I'm happy to see how much people really love this shoe. So shout out to them, great shoe. Coming in at number 2, we got the Ishod Wear Magnus Walker Nike SB Dunk High. And with that being said, let's move on to number 1. Coming in at number 1, we have the Nike SB Dunk High Carpet Company. And I don't care what nobody said, this is my shoe. This is like my favorite SB Dunk High of the Rainbow Box era. I love this shoe, I wear this shoe religiously. It just works. I love the story behind it, how about the acrylic paint on the blue. It kind of reminds me of like a holographic Pokemon card thing. Like, and it's just all the shoes came a little bit different. Like the uppers aren't going to be the same on all of them. The blue acrylic paint looking thing on top upper layer, it's not going to be the same on all shoes. It's going to be a little different. And then you can cut away to that University gold on it. Then like the Habibi ties to it, like on the back tab, like you can scratch that little paper thing away and just read. It has a read to it. It has like a message on it. And the inner sole, well, the inner liner actually, you got different materials on it. Like it's a crazy shoe. If you do own the shoe, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't own the shoe, you bugging. You should have this shoe. Like this is one of them ones that's really special to me. Love the ties to it, love the story to it, and Carpet Company itself. Like if they were to do another one, I'll be super excited because I would personally cop. I don't know if they would ever do one, but like I said, this one is number 1 to me. Best Nike SB Dunk High of the Rainbow Box era. Very clean, and it's just so wearable. Like I said, you can wear it as is right here, or you can cut it up as you can see in the picture below, or you can do a mix and match, make it a one-of-one kind of thing. It's all up to you. Me and my boy at work, y'all probably even know him because he's just well known, my guy Juice. He got the pair, he cut up his pair, and he was actually scanning his and wearing his, and his still look good. Still look good. He didn't do the full cut like you see down here, like he kind of did a half cut, but a very good shoe. And like I said, this one for me is clearly number 1, easily. No chance of anything else beating this on this list right here. So let me know down below, did I get this list right from 1 to 10 and even honorable mentions? How do you guys feel about this? Like, do you guys think these are the best Nike SB Dunk Highs of the Rainbow Box era? Am I missing something? Would you switch something out? Let it all be known down below. I want to hear you guys' opinions because this list wasn't as hard as I thought it would have been, but I know the lows is going to be a lot harder because Nike SB Dunk lows of the Rainbow Box era, they had a bunch of fire lows. So that one gonna be challenging for your boy. Of course, gonna come back with honorable mentions, and like I said, leave all the opinions down below. I'm here for. I respond to all you guys. Peace, love, and positivity. As always, time to get this bright ass light out my face so my headache can go away. Time to edit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, please be safe. The air quality is nasty out there. Peace, y'all.